Righto, The Darkness and Barbarian from 2015. Brothers Justin Hawkins and Dan Hawkins, who wrote some absolutely killer guitar riffs over the years, and this is a real highlight. I don't know why these guys aren't more popular than they are. You know, I think a lot of people after their initial success wrote them off as kind of like a joke parody, hard rock parody band, and they're not, you know, like Steel Panther is. You know, they have a lot of humor in their image and their videos and whatnot, but they take their music very, very seriously and write some absolutely killer hard rock songs. And this is definitely a highlight. This is a great song as well, but this riff. So we're starting on the 7th fret of the low E string. We're going to slide out to open E, hit it 3 times, right? And then we're going to repeat that and hit the open E 2 times. Right, so this slide out of that B note there at the 7th fret, when you get back to about the 3rd or 4th fret, kind of release off to open, right? And then we're going to drop onto the 6th fret of the low E, hit it twice, move it into 7, move it into 9. Then you're going to go back off to 7, back on to 9. Now, the very first time you play this riff, you're going to hit that 7 once. Right there, right before going on to 9. Every other time afterwards, you're going to hit it twice. Right? But the first time, you just hit it once. And then 7, 9. And then we're going to move up to 10. And do that. Just off to the open E, hit the open E twice, and repeat. And then drop back onto that 10. And then drop into a B power chord. Hit it twice, back it up to B flat, hit that twice, and then off to A. And then to kickstart the repeat of the riff, you're going to grab the 3rd fret of the low E off to open. Right? And that is the riff. Twice. And after you repeat that 3 times, we drop into the first verse. Just an E power chord coming off that 3rd fret, right? You're going to chug on the open E for a few measures. Down to D, back to E, right? And then we're into these little triads. So a little D major triad here, 7, 7, 7. Hit that 4 times or 5 times. Then you're going to back it off to an A major triad, 7, 6, 5, right? Back onto the D, move it up to E, right, at the 9th fret. Back to E. Repeat. And then we're off to A. And then do the same thing you did in E, right? Hit the A and then start chugging the open A string. And you're going to grab a double stop on the 5th fret of the D and the G, back to A. Then we're going to go up to an F power chord here at the 8th fret position. Move it up to a G, 2 spots higher. Back to A. Repeat. Double stop. F to G. Back into the main riff. Play that riff all day. That is such a great riff. Anyway, that's it. That's how you play that one, barring any solos and bridges and whatnot. That's pretty much the whole track. Certainly hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please hit that like button. Drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. Hope you're well out there in your little guitar corner of the world, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.